Hi, what's up? There's a saying that goes that catch them young. This particular phrase is as old as life itself. And this same phrase has been applied to all the activities of mankind right from the beginning. Now, I say this because we want to apply this same phrase to what is happening behind me. Look behind me, you will see the energies happening. You have kids of different ages that came here for just one aim, to get professionally trained to become professional footballers. And that is something that brought me here. I'm not doing it alone. I have somebody with me who's going to be letting me in on how the mechanics of this very beautiful project works. You see it? A man, see the muscles and all? He's looking at sports as well. So, you'll be seeing more of OK when we return from this very particular break. This is Man for Horses in Kaiser. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. This is Liberty Estate Soccer Pitch, and to my right, there's a young man looking all plump, all brawn and all muscles. It looks good on him, so he's going to be my guest on this very beautiful segment of Sports Unscripted. Bros, what's up?
I'm all right.
How's it going?
You're welcome.
I see how full, how pumped you're looking, at how relaxed you're feeling. How is it going, homie?
We're doing very well, very, very well. Thank God.
All right, may we know your name, sir?
My name is Kene Nnamdi Okenwa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've seen the affairs, yeah?
Sure. It's a project we've been on for a while now.
So, like, how long has this project been going on?
Roughly 3 to 4 years. We started 2017, but towards the end of 2017. But fast forward for 3-4 years, yeah.
So now, would you say like there's been growth here?
Improvement?
Yes, here.
Oh wow. Okay, we started like 3 people. We started with 3 kids. Myself, just my neighbor's kid, and then my cousin's 2 kids.
More like a family thing.
Like a family thing, but born out of passion, obviously.
Obviously,
looking back at where we're coming from, we had the privilege of playing. You go outside, no insecurity. You can just go out and play, come back. Even without phones, nobody will look for you. Just go play, come back. But I mean, today, I'm sure if you have a son, you're not going to stay in the house and watch your son go out to play.
Not really.
I mean, so what happens to the next generation of talents?
Okay.
Nothing. No plan. And it's difficult to, it's a difficult question to answer.
Okay. I can see the passion oozing out from the words that is leaving your mouth. All right, now, we're talking about basically what you're doing, because it's clear that you're doing more of a job of longevity. Not really something that you might get to actually get the big fish now, but something of a later on. Now, I want to connect this thing to what's been happening. Now, when you look at the likes of Jejo Kocha, Kanoa, like these guys that came from the youth to the senior team, now they became famous and we enjoyed all they gave us on the screen. Now, what happened? Like, why didn't we hear about like the academies that groomed them to get into the bigger stage?
Okay, like I said earlier, if I know, I mean, JJ is up to 50s, going to 50. Kano, the names you're mentioning, if you look back, actively their games were a couple of 20 to 30 years ago.
Okay.
And if we think back very well, we'll find out that the media then wasn't, even if they had academies, even if they had people that groomed them, it would be difficult to have a record.
Okay.
Then secondly, I could tell you they grew up from the streets. Roadside play, roadside coaches, which is one of the things we lacked in the country. Having a system that is organized where professionals train the kids to give them the basic knowledge they need to become professional footballers. It's something, an advantage they have over us outside the country. So you travel out to see stuff like this where kids are given the opportunity to go to an academy from an early age. So they learn the basics early. I will tell you the truth, I didn't know the basics early.
Okay.
I roughed it off. I found myself through football. I just had to believe in myself that I could play. But I mean, for a lot of kids now, football gets advanced and advanced over the day. And I mean, you can't just come off the street and come and play professionally somewhere. No, where are you coming from? What are the basics?
Okay.
What do you know?
Okay.
So, I mean, it's difficult to dig out the foundational academies that raised JJ and one, the media. I mean, we watch JJ them on cable TV. When? I mean, who keeps the record, obviously? I mean, you can't really tell.
Okay, now I heard you made a mention of like playing on the streets, most of these guys. Now, as an academy, like, do you guys have a platform where you can see a child, a talented kid on the streets playing well, and there's that need for you people to get him into the team? Like, do you people have anything of that provision?
Okay, yeah, we'll play matches. We'll go invite them here. We'll play matches with them. We'll pick.
Okay.
So we'll go to the streets. We'll find such academies. We'll pull them out there. We'll play matches. We'll check the one that have promises. We'll give them scholarship in the academy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when we were walking in here, I saw cars parked.
Oh wow, you did?
And looking, I think a little further from the car, I saw that many parents, guardians, some of them had smiles on their faces watching their kids run up and down.
Okay.
Now, I'm saying this thing because over the years, like back in the days, like, we never really had more kids' involvement in football. But now you see a parent who, as soon as it's 4 o'clock, they drive in here with excitement. You see the kids all excited because they want to come and play.
Okay.
Now, what has changed? Why would parents just willingly want to bring their kids to become a part of something as big as this?
Are you able?
Yes, I'm able.
Okay, can I give you an adage I wish to know? Back then, they said Oya Bwabo or Lacho Loma.
Okay, go ahead.
And you know, that's what we used to hear back then. But now, it's not Oya Bwabo or Lacho Loma
So
again.
what do they latch on now?
Man, hard currency. And I mean, it's an inspiration to parents.
Okay.
Aside the fact that a lot of them bring their kids out here to just see them mix up. So they complain about assignments, projects. They complain about not being able to express their energy. School is so tight. They complain about a lot of schools not having any training facilities. A lot of them come here with different motives. And I mean, it answered a lot of questions. Like you see here, it's not everybody here that will play professionally.
Okay.
But I can tell you that everybody here will be fit at the end of the day. Everybody here will be athletic at the end of the day. Everybody here will be physical and tough and strength, the mental and physical, they will be sound at the end of the day. Okay. So we're not just interested in raising those stars that will play Man U. No, we're interested in raising the balanced child. Okay. Fit in school, fit outside school.
Okay. I love the way that ended. Fit in school and fit outside school. Well, sounds good. Now, another angle I'll come at you is when it comes to like Nigeria Super Eagles, we've had cases where you see players that were groomed abroad, like being invited to play for the Super Eagles.
Okay.
But like most of our homegrown players here are not, in fact, let's just say they are barely recognized. I mean, it takes the grace for you to actually get called up to the national team. But those guys on the outside get to get the recognition. So the question is it that our academies here are not really doing enough, or what is the missing thing here?
The truth is that, like we said earlier, abroad they have foundations for football. They start early. Did you get? They start early. And when they start early, they learn the basics early and they stand out. But here you find out that we don't. Secondly, they have facilities. We don't. At the end of the day, you get a 14-year-old player in the UK and a 14-year-old player in Nigeria. The difference is much. Why? If they're trained properly from age 5 to 14, they stand out. With good facilities, good professional coaches, good equipment, they stand out. So if you're a country and you're looking for an opportunity to win a tournament or something, and you have a chance to play someone abroad to someone in Nigeria, and you check their profile also, because most of these guys you're talking about, they have a profile. So you don't just call anybody from the moon. No, they have profiles. So they have records, they have track records of successes in their clubs, from academy to the point where they are. And I'm sure whoever is in the Super Eagles will always take preference in players that's outstanding in their clubs.
Are there measures you guys are making here to maybe like to meet up with those guys out there?
Oh yeah, we keep upgrading. We'll have our coaches trained, we send them on training. We'll have some of our colleagues or partners in other countries that come train trainers, coach coaches, and then, you know, we keep upgrading on the coaching courses.
All right, now,
you know, this has a lot to do with dealing with kids. So the training is different. There's a lot of patience, there's a lot of control, there's a lot, oh my God.
I was about asking that question because, like, behind me, I think I saw a kid of about 2-3 years here.
No, 3+ is the least we have here.
Okay, 3+.
Yeah.
Now, how do you guys tend to actually, handle those their kids and active?
Initially we didn't used to allow them, because I mean it's more work. So it's more work. You see them distracted. You see them, but they keep wanting to come, and I mean it's safe. So what do? We create an enabling environment for them to just get friendlier and friendlier with the ball. So we just make sure they just come here, because most of the parents at 3 they'll tell you, my son loves football. He loves football. He loves football. I say wait till he's 4 when he can take instructions at least. They say no, let him just be coming. And I mean, if I have a track record of 3 years, I remember 1, 2, 3 kids that were here early. They were here at 3. I tell you the truth, at 6 now, they're outstanding.
Wow.
So it corrected my mindset.
Okay.
It made me believe in some things I didn't know about. So I let them come in, but it's extra work.
Okay.
So extra work, and in the middle of a game, they'll tell you, hey coach, I want to poo-poo. So what do? You just have to rush them to the restroom and attend to poo-poo. Say, I want to wee, coach, I want to wee. I don't feel like playing again.
Oh, come on.
So when he says that, you're like, ugh. So a normal coach will not be able to take it. Okay. So you have to go through all those trainings where you just have to be a caregiver to the kids. Okay. So aside just coaching, your drills, your training programs, your fun games, you have to pay attention to their personal needs.
Okay, now that being said, like, what other challenges do you face dealing with a project as big as this?
Sponsorship support.
Okay.
So this kind of project is something, is not what an individual or a group of people can just do. Okay. Most of the time we see Coca-Cola sponsoring this abroad, we see all these big companies sponsoring. When you have such backups, you're able to do more. When I say do more, you can pull in more trainers, more coaches, you can get more materials, there's so much you can do when you have a backup. Government, private organization, name it. But when it's your thing, it's your thing. Okay. It will take somebody that connects your passion to be able to say, hey, but you will pay, but not now.
I get it.
It will pay, but not now. But we'll keep working towards as much as we can. We'll keep trying.
Okay, now that being said, on the surface, when you watch what you people do here, I think basically it's about training kids to professional footballers. But beyond that, what other impact do people have on these kids?
Okay, well, we keep hearing gist about the girl child everywhere. Women are always particular about the girl child. But I keep laughing because at the end of the day, when you're done with the girl child, you pass it over to the guy that is not trained. And what does he do with the girl? He makes a mess of all the trainings. Okay. So we try to see how we can mentor, build character, develop, and nurture their value system. So it's hard. And as a dad, I know how often I'm at home. So it's practically how the mom raises the kid, or how involved you take time to be in their lives. So you find out there's a role a dad needs to play, a man needs to play to balance it out for a guy. So we take pains to have once in a while off-pitch training where we talk, we ask questions and answers, and we get to know what challenges they face and offer some solutions, and we make them free and accessible to us so they'll be able to talk to us. It's not easy, but at the end of the day, it will be worth it. We're even designing a program where we invite parents to be able to talk to their kids once in a while, like end of month programs where dads will come and talk to their kids. So discuss topics like integrity, kindness, discipline, hard work. As a man, you must have had experiences about hard work. So if I keep you in front of 60 kids, tell them your experience about hard work and how it pays, you should be able to minister to them.
Of course.
So if you're a man and you've gone through the system, you know what it means to be disciplined, to be a successful dad. Once every month in that outdoor gathering, you should be able to give us 20 minutes of your time to speak on. So we have a lot of programs rolled out for them, but we keep taking it a day at a time. When we started, it wasn't like this, but we have a blueprint of what it will be eventually, so we can raise a total child. Football skill without character is a no-no.
Okay.
Because it can't go nowhere.
Okay.
So you have to find a way to strike a balance. So if I tell you that kid over there is a Nessa kid, you can count on him. A lot of people have impressions about footballers, but no, we'll raise kids that can stand out in the crowd.
So it's more of a blend of being a professional footballer and someone that has good character. Okay. That being said, I checked all the kids you have. I found out that you have only one lady here.
Oh, this lady issue, I keep answering that question. If you look at the lady you saw, she's a bit, she's above 12 years.
Okay.
A lot of parents bring their kids here at age 10. No, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, depending, and ask you, what do you think? What do I think? To be very honest, I'm never in a hurry to put a girl here. Why? At a point where you're making decisions for your daughter, you should be able to make a decision that will not backfire when she's able to make decisions for herself. She's 5 years, she says she loves football. You should be able to say no. Wait till you're 12. So we're sure. When she's 5 and she loves football, will you give her a Lamborghini when she's 5 and she loves a Lamborghini? No. You tell her no. But why will you now bring her to the field and she starts playing, developing the talent? When she's 12, she's wondering why she has muscles and every other girl is looking all beautiful, curvy and elegant. No. So I'm of the opinion that parents should just take a chill pill and wait for their kids, especially the ladies, to grow. If at 12, 13, 14 she's saying, I want to play, then listen to her. Maybe she's the next best female footballer in the world. But before then, so when they insist and bring them here, what do? I put them under light training, just to have fun. Build fun games, so that they stay. Guess what? 2 months, 3 months, they go. 2 months, 3 months, they go. You see that it's actually not their passion. But kids get carried away with a lot of things, and you never can tell until they try. So I don't really subject them to the same rigorous training we subject the guys to. So we'll be able to manage it well.
Okay, that being said, now, what age brackets do you have here in the academy?
Okay, we have our U7. U7 is 5, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
But we group it in such a way, 4, 5 is in the same, it's different class. 6, 7 is in a different class. So we have 20 kids in that class.
Okay.
But we'll group it into 2. Then we have the U10, where we have 7, 8, 9, 10 in the class. Sorry, 8, 9, 10 in the class.
Okay.
That's another class. Then we have a U15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we have the youth team. The youth team, which is the promising business in it. Those ones, they go for tryouts if it comes out. So we'll have a couple of them travel for trials and come back. Then we'll just keep throwing it open. Some of our contacts come around and they pick 1, 2, 3, set programs for them, follow up on it, monitor their improvement, and invite them over for trials. That's the big picture. But we don't want to work with the big picture. We work with the small ones and we graduate to the big one. But so everything is going on.
So that means there are provisions for trials.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Now, that being said, I look at me, I think I'm still maybe fit enough maybe to join your academy. Maybe.
Oh, you're fit as an instructor, yeah.
No,
as an instructor.
No, the guy that kicks the ball. Hey, of course,
no, 19, we're done.
At 19, you done.
Yeah, 19 we'll have a plan B. So you can come around at 19, but we'll set up a plan B for you. And also another thing that we insist on is that everybody must be in school. That's why it's evening and it's practically weekends.
Okay.
So we don't want that generation of, I love football, I don't want to go to school. No. If not for the school, I'm not sure I'll be here with you.
Wow.
You know, I would, if we had time today, I would have given you a little gist about my life.
Okay.
But school helped me, and I insist everybody must go to school.
Okay, now I've been trying to find a way into this team, but the coach, Kenwa, wouldn't let me. Just kept freezing me out. Look at me, guy, eh? Am I not like maybe be
You can play, you can play.
Under 20 or under 19 or so? All right, guys. You guys just witnessed what I call in depth about how ESA. What's the meaning of ESA, by the way?
Early starts. So starting early. Early start sports academy. So the concept is from starting early.
Okay.
So you start early, you retire early. So it's not all those change of age, trying to falsify age. Once you start football early, you retire early and happy.
Okay, start early and retire early. So you just heard about some few minutes of something very in-depth with my friend Okenwa. All right, thank you very much, guys. We'll be hearing more from Okenwa, probably maybe like when they have matches of something of a big magnitude to be here to bring you guys all the updates right here from ESSA. Now, remember, this is the man for all season. I want to say a loud thank you to my producer, someone who's been behind the camera. And shout out to all the colleagues of Okenwa who's been able to help make things work behind the cameras. I want to say thank you too much, everyone. Remember, stay safe, wear a nose mask, and that's all I have to stay. I guess I'll see you when I see you. Stay safe, and bye-bye.
Thank you.
My Color TV, life in living color.